This is down in the Bonehoard, and the introductory cutscene is introducing us to the pagans, who are the Hammerites opposite number. They're the nature-worshipping faction who, if the Hammerites represent law, then the pagans who worship their woodsy lord are chaos. I mentioned Planescape back in the first video, the Dungeons & Dragons game, and it does seem to follow that D&D alignment style system with law and chaos as natural opposites. But we'll see more of the pagans much later.
I was pissed at Cuddy for a good while after the prison debacle. But hey, you can't blame him for what the Hammers did to him. So I decided to go after that horn Felix talked about. Not like I had a whole lot of choice, really. The rent is due. And my landlord's even tougher than the Hammers. The map's pretty specific about where the entrance is. Too bad it's not as clear about where the horn is. Felix did some scrounging before he left, and his notes say the horn is in the tomb of some nobles. The Quintus family. Guess I'll just have to explore. Felix, always helpful, also said that the catacombs are supposed to be haunted. I think I'll go make some inquiries about where a heretic like me can get some holy water. Always go prepared.
So yeah, more undead and holy water for sale. Also noisemaker arrows. I think I had those in the last mission but didn't use them, and they are exactly what they sound like. If I'm going to have holy water, I will need water arrows to put it on, so let's just blow money on those. Oh, rope arrows. Rope arrows are also new. They don't really make a huge amount of sense, but rather than having a grapnel, Garrett shoots arrows at things that drop a rope that is strong enough for him to climb. Let's have another one of those. And then I can't afford anything else. Oh well. So, the Bonehoard. Another very nicely vague map that's just full of question marks and gives us some very basic information about what we're going to see. It's a tomb. This is a tomb raid. And somewhere at the back, the Quintus family and their horn are buried. I'm just going to ignore that corpse in case he wakes up.
It's a long way down.
So, someone's been here before us and left some rope arrows. Well, ropes. And also made a bit of a mess to the outside of the place. I can use rope arrows on anything wood. You can't shoot them into stone, though, sadly. Zombies remain very slow and dumb. Those ambient noises with the rumbling sound like stone grinding and maybe collapsing, along with the echoing wind noise. I like them a lot. They really make this place feel claustrophobic. So there's the thief who came down here before us and didn't make it. This was Felix's friend. Felix is who gave us the map, who drew the map. Yeah, it's Oh no, I'm probably about to die later. You should never write anything down in video games. People who write things down always wind up dead. Okay, good. He's just going to stay there. So yeah, the place is collapsing, and those noises do make it sound unstable. A health potion. Alaris. So this way to the Alaris extension. They were merchants, which means money. Let's see if their tombs are worth robbing. I feel lost already. This is good. Holy water. And a font that we'll be able to return to. So that looks suspicious. A lowered bit of floor. Some holes in the wall. And a shiny thing right there. So, yeah, if I stand on that, it's going to shoot arrows or something at me. Fire. It's definitely a trap. Speaking of definitely a trap, checked floors, right? Never trusts checked floors. It'll always be a stand on the wrong square and bad things happen deal. Obviously there's a dead guy over there who did it wrong. Can we get him to set off the trap so we can see how it works? Maybe it isn't trapped. Maybe he's the trap. Later. I do go on about the water in Thief a fair bit. Garrett must spend a lot of his time dripping wet. It's a wonder the guards don't just follow the damp patches around to find him. Zombies like to nap. Right, let's go for a swim. That string of bubbles on the right hand side of the screen, that's how much breath I have left. It's not a huge amount. Speaking of obvious traps, there's the bones of somebody who didn't figure out this one. These are openable, but I'm not going to stand in front of them while I open them. The most dangerous thing in Thief are the ladders, which are quite finicky and hard to get onto. I've fallen to my death at the top of the ladder more than once. Another suspicious bit of floor I'll try not to stand on. So here we go. We're in, even Garrett doesn't know, we're in Where Am I land. That's a surprise. It's a burping dinosaur. That's what lives in the tunnels under the city. That didn't achieve anything. These creatures are called burricks, and we'll see more of them in later levels. Again though, the first time you encounter one, hell of a surprise. Just hide in the dark and wait for him to go away. The ideal way to play Thief is sitting alone with your headphones on in a darkened room, because that's what makes moments like this feel extremely tense. Tense is probably a word I use a lot when I'm talking about Thief, because it is the main emotion that it generates: tension and fear and dread of looking around a corner. I have some fire arrows. I'm not going to use them though. They make a hell of a noise. Right, time to make a break for it. Whoops. This could have gone better. That barrack's dead, so there might be something down here worse than barracks. Thief is a game from the days when jumping made you go faster, so just jumping a lot was a very reliable tactic. I kind of want to head north. More dead barracks. See, this is why I didn't want to just shoot arrows at them. I feel kind of bad. This is their home. North, let's try north. How fast can I climb? Faster than he can burp poison gas at me. We're still in Where Am I? That's not a zombie, that's another dead thief. But how did he die? Oh. Water arrow. Thanks, mate. That's a dead end, isn't it? Just for a laugh. Doesn't work on zombies, does work on barracks. Hear that noise? That musical? Sounds almost like a horn. Whoops. Come on. Without a huge color palette, it does a nice job differentiating the different underground areas. I like the red especially, it's like being inside something's guts. Just walking up a large intestine.
Tombs with piped-in music. How classy.
I do appreciate Garrett's jokes. Those huge ceilings and that thrumming noise feels very different to the claustrophobic tunnels. It is absolutely full of shambling zombies. That is a golden bone. That's another one. That cup is no doubt valuable. Those corpses are no doubt zombies. There's actually a reason for the undead everywhere around the city, which we'll find out later. Thief is one of those games that has a story and an explanation for everything, but doesn't always forefront those things. Sometimes you just have to stumble across them. Uh-oh. This could go very badly. Or not. Yikes. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, thoroughly lost now. That's an unusual noise. And that is a conveniently wooden surface. That's a trap going off. Marad. So, we're getting close. I can actually go back that way. Thief is fortunately not the kind of game that blocks you from ever retreating with those drops you can't climb back up. But what's in here? A shiny cup. Who designed these things? Have a moment of vertigo. So, from claustrophobic tiny tunnels to huge towering heights and frightening drops. It feels purposeful. It feels like they didn't do that on accident. Somebody wanted this level to be about those extremes. Yeah, I could take a swan dive into that. Maybe later. Suddenly we're outside again. Just to give it a sense of space. And I'm sure there's something hidden up there. Well, I was wrong, but still, I'm glad I made the climb anyway. Just to prove that I could. Right, let's find this bloody horn. There's one level where I don't want to put out the torches. I don't want to be in the dark with zombies. Also, you need the water arrows for when you make them into holy water arrows. Just in case.
Stay away from my face, thief, or you'll be sorry.
These look like the bodies of people who did not take the advice. Yep. And, how do I get out of my greed pit? Is that wood? No, it is not. I'm sure there is a way out. But God knows where it is. Oh, of course. That chest even had a rope arrow in it. This is wood. Whoops. I do like the feeling of being the Grey Mouser from the Lankmar stories, who is always robbing temples, just because temples and tombs, anywhere that you might upset the gods by robbing, that's what he likes to rob. And there's definitely an element of that in the Thief games. I think I want to be up there. Can I make this jump? Probably not. I lived. Whoops. Let's try that again. So, another obvious trap. But what was it protecting? More barracks, but these ones aren't moving, and that's a little bit eerie. Yikes. The noise of the horns getting louder. Much louder.
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
So of course that horn's a magic horn, and it's done something to the barracks. Hypnotized them, I guess. This is another one of those segments where the ladders are actually the most dangerous thing. The ladders and my inaccurate jumping. Like I said. healing potions in Thief don't work immediately. They'll give you a little bit of health back straight away, and then the rest later, like they're rationing it out. We made it. This is the Horn of Quintus.
Quintus, I presume.
That was down in the Bonehoard, our first tomb raid mission. There will be more. And next time, though, something different again. These early missions in Thief, before the story kicks in, and the story will kick in, are really just about showing off the different things it can do. There's a lot of variety in them, which I think is definitely a strength of this game, especially over some of the sequels, but we'll see more of that next time.